bench with the Times. PJ Dozier nearly threw down an amazing dunk face last night. And check out the reaction by the Nuggets bench. Right?
Yeah.
Are you here for the Nuggets enthusiasm?
I don't know. I like the enthusiasm, though, but he wasn't close. That wasn't close.
That
wasn't close.
Yeah. And this one.
That looked nice.
Right?
Oh!
He could have dunked that.
Yeah, what were you thinking? Look at Gary Harris. You like it when your bets on the bench are invested in the game.
Okay, but what when it's the other team's bench? Did we see that too?
Yeah,
I like the effort, though. I like the effort.
The best,
strong. Go up strong.
The best version of that ever is when Larry Bird was lighting up the Hawks. You see the Hawks bench, they all
they're like
holding each other.
So you never know. Yeah, it came this close. Miss Leniency. Wendell Carter throwing down a dunk on Bruno Fernando.
Oh.
And he gets teed up for taunting. Did he deserve it?
I don't get that. You can't look at the guy you just dunked on. He didn't say anything.
He didn't say what? I mean, it wasn't even.
I was teched up for looking at a guy dunking on, but I don't agree with that.
You did what?
When I dunked on Chris Bosh, and I just looked at him, I got tagged.
How'd you look at him? So there you go. That's way worse than what that kid did. Wendell Carter just looked at the dude, and it wasn't even a real
then he was backing up. I leaned forward a little bit. I understand.
Tim Duncan got teed up on the bench when he was on the bench.
Somebody, what is that?
Laughing, right?
Laughing at Joey Crawford.
We've seen some stuff, but yeah, I don't.
You don't
agree.
know what it's like to dunk on somebody. So you want to stare at him.
Paul Pierce.
That's automatic.
People than you. This is my favorite thing in the show today. We have discovered a new sport. I know other people knew about this, but we did not. Donkey basketball.
Is this for real?
This is the sport of the future. Forget kickboxing. Look at that. Boom.
Is this for real? No way.
First of all,
what happens if the
This is
donkey uses
amazing.
the restroom on the court? Is that
Why you gotta be like that?
timeout.
Is that like?
I'm mad that my man did a chin up on the rim like he's Shaq. Bro, you're standing on.
This is where are they playing this at? First of all, what city? What state?
I believe this is in the Southwest somewhere, but I don't.
This is probably somewhere like North Dakota.
So.
Actually, it's in New York.
No way. No way.
There's no Knicks jokes allowed during that segment. Miss Icarus. Tyler Herro got into a dust-up with Michael Carter-Williams last night that resulted in double technical fouls and later got MCW ejected.
Save your money, young fellas. Just the preseason.
I like
Save
the fire.
your money.
I love
the preseason.
I love the fire. There you go.
This don't count right now.
No, but you gotta let them know. You gotta let them know that you ain't gonna be punked out here. You're trying to punk them a little bit.
I mean, I know this has not felt like a rivalry for a long time, but there was a time when Heat Magic was
still is. They're the reason
rivalry.
The Magic are the reason that he didn't make the playoffs last year. They won that game on botched retirement night.
That's true. Yeah, no, that's true.
So that was a flop. Yeah, that was a flop. I don't know.
One time, I should have got thrown out. If I was the ref, I would have tossed his leg. How dare you?
Jimmy Butler's reaction there. So
that's a bit.
You know, Jimmy's gonna be so much fun down there this season. I'm very, very excited.
Shout out to J-Jax, by the way.
That's 100%. All right, I want to head to Milwaukee to check in on the Bucks. They beat the Timberwolves last night. They are now 5-0 in the preseason. I know it's preseason, but you play the games in front of you, and they won them all. After the game, Giannis told reporters while skimming the box score, quote, "It's scary how good we can be." Paul, this team already won 60 games last season.
That's scary right there.
How terrified, scared should the rest of the East be by the Bucks?
The NBA should be terrified, and I think this all has to do with Giannis's development. Because if he starts knocking down this three on a more consistent note, then not that they're not already scared. We already talked about that, but he's not even in his prime yet.
Right.
And he's already an MVP in this league. They were the best team last year. Watch out.
Yeah, I think you said it. You said it last week. How many times can we talk about an MVP who has clear places where his game can grow? Usually MVPs are pretty well-rounded, right? That's the best player in the league. Yeah. This dude has a part of his game that needs improvement, and it looks like some of it has started to improve in terms of that perimeter shot. It started last year, actually, in the playoffs. We saw him shoot the three a lot better.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. So he's only 24 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Have you seen anything in this preseason that indicates to you? Because I feel like the sentence, when he gets that three, when he gets that J, we've been saying for a few years now. So is he getting it? What have you seen? We saw him try more three-point attempts last season, make because he was trying more. He made more than he did before, but it was not consistent.
But his numbers were decent in the playoffs. And I think that was the most encouraging thing, that this was something, because he tried early in the year when he couldn't. By the end of the year, he started to turn the corner as far as the could part. But again, the question is, how scary good can they be? I think we all agree they're scary because of him. If he's not there, unlike a lot of these other teams, if one of their stars isn't there, we're still like they can hold the fort. I don't know how good the Bucks could be if Giannis missed any time. And that's not a knock on Chris Middleton, but it just seems like everything there is built around him.
I think they're good enough. I think if he misses time, this team, the way they're structured, the way they move the ball, the way they shoot the ball, the way they're coached, and they're in the Eastern Conference. Yeah. Of course they can hold the fort down if he's to miss 10 to 15 games. We saw it with Kawhi last year when he missed games, and everybody said, what can they do without him?
Right.
They had one of the best records in the league without Kawhi.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And so I still think they can be a great team if he misses time.
Well, I spent some time with the Lopez brothers over the past couple months in different venues, and there's a request in, because they're playing together, for us not only to be calling Robin, right? Or is Brooke got to be Splash Mountain?
Yeah, Brooke is Splash Mountain. But now Robin's shooting him too.
But Robin wants to be Thunder Mountain.
Yeah.
Right? So they both love Disney.
Thunder Mountain's a better ride, by the way.
I'm just saying.
Hot take. You don't get wet and cold and everything.
There we go. So you can decide amongst yourselves if we're going to accept people nicknaming themselves. Coming
Space
up,
Mountain.
D'Angelo. I can think of some players we should call Space Mountain, but I'm not going to say them on TV. D'Angelo Russell, Karl Anthony Towns, Devin Booker on the cover of Slam magazine. Is a cool cover. And during the photo shoot, D'Lo said they all are going to play together again one day. We'll talk about it.